Hello, everyone. This is Monique Linnell from Monique Linnell's Living with a Purpose blog. The blog. So I changed my hair up. Got a pony. That's what I call it. A pony. A pony. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about kindness. Again. But intentionally. So if you can see, like, oh, I got my ring. Boop. You match the little thing. My earrings. I was bowing it up. My other one is, ooh. And I'll probably put a link up to my jewelry site so that you all can see the other things, the new releases and things that are on the site, and you have to check it out. And if you subscribe, because I usually don't say anything to people, but I need you to subscribe to my channel so that, and share the information, because with the website, then you can see my different jewelry. And then on my main website, MoniqueLynn-ELLE.com. When you go to that, you'll be able to see the other stuff on there that's going on. Okay? So anyway, back to kindness. This week is kindness intentionally. And so I mentioned different things about kindness, but sometimes you can be intentional. Like, okay, when you want to do some kind of community service, you can say, okay, I'm going to do this for this particular school, or I'm going to do this for, like we've done a backpack or book bag drive when I was with my military sorority. And they still might do it. I haven't been really doing it, but I came last year to the same school, but someone had told me about it initially years ago. So I got some of the other ladies when I was a community service representative. I just think that doing kindness, things like kind things, are monumental to people's lives. They had a serve day, July 12th this year, that I did with my church, and it was a part of a huge thing that a number of different churches throughout the country have gotten involved in. And it's to be a part of the community and do a service. And so that's like an act of kindness. We painted, my particular group, everybody chose different places, but we painted in a military veterans like home, where they help other veterans get things together in the city in Baltimore. So I talked to some of the veterans outside, just spoke to them, just being kind. We still share that we're veterans, right? So I really appreciate when someone does something for me. So if I could do something for someone else, especially that part of the community, then I'm happy to do it, because a lot of us have been through a lot of stuff, and we served our country. Especially if you served honorably, then it's like you sacrifice something. That's another act of kindness, because you don't have to do it. You can have your own reasons, and everybody does, for joining the military. But once you have served, it's like, excuse me, my voice is still gone. It's still like, well, you still were doing something kind for somebody else, because it takes a lot for you to put yourself on the line for somebody else. And there's a scripture that talks about that, no greater love has anyone than this, but then to lay down their life for a friend. And when you're willing to do that for a fellow comrade or a countryman, then I see that as an intentional act of kindness. Doing community service is intentional. Given to homeless or people in need at different shelters, given, clothes or shoes. I've given to a number of different places, doing different walks, which I hope to have one day. If I didn't already, plan and have one, but doing different things and being intentional about it, right? So there's a number of different ways that you can show kindness to people. You can donate money, you can give of your time, and you can serve at your local church and or at an organization that might be in need of volunteers. There's so many things that you can do, and so many people that are in need. And I've done just a bit of what actually can be done, but there's always somebody in need. There's always something that you can do, and looking for those opportunities are showing that you're being intentional about kindness. You're not just saying, oh, please and thank you, which that's manners. And some people need some of those, because I've said hi to some people and they look at me like, I'm like, it wasn't a cuss word. It was just, hi. Then you say hi back. It's kind of simple. Anyway, so be kind with intention for this week, for this month, for this year. How about we just add a little bit more kindness to our to-do list? How about that? Put it on your to-do list. Be kind. That means maybe I should speak to people a little bit nicer. Maybe reel it in a little bit of that clap back. You want to get smart with somebody. Instead, just say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say something kind and see what happens. Just try it.